This one is a hard one because, in my opinion, in how I'm read in the Bible and how I'm versed in the Bible, this is two questions in one. But for someone that's not as read in the Bible, it could be taken as one. What is your favorite story or parable of Jesus and why? I guess if they put or, it means for those who are Bible nerds, please share one, because we know this is technically two questions. I'm going to take the or out. My favorite story and parable. Let's start with the parable, because the parable is popping right in my head. My favorite parable is the parable of the prodigal son, or the lost son, or should we say of the rejoicing receiving father, because it's really about the father, because that is so loaded and like multiple values of the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, and humanity come to play. The prodigal son that leaves and comes back, the snooty son that stayed and feels angry, the father that runs to the son, even though in the culture you're supposed to disown a son that takes the inheritance and leaves, and you never run as a high-ranking Jewish wealthy man. You don't run. So it's like loaded with culture, biblical truths, countercultural truth, and the kingdom of God. Let's see, my favorite story of Jesus. I guess that would be my favorite narrative about Jesus. Hold on, I need to pause. I need to think of this one. Okay, I got it. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. My lips were wet. My favorite story of Jesus is when Jesus has the disciples, now are going to be called apostles, fish after he resurrects and they see him in Jerusalem in the upper room. And when they're having this breakfast of fish, he goes to talk to Peter, because I think Peter is thinking about betraying and denying him 3 times. And he restores him 3 times. And the detail I get is they're sitting by a fire, and when Peter is denying Jesus, he's sitting by a fire, so I think Jesus knows that Peter's thinking about it. And that's my favorite parable and story.